Hello students. Today we are going to discuss an important topic of computer network, that is internet, intranet and extranet. Now first the introduction. It, the internet started as a military idea about 50 years ago, back in 1969, but in the last 25 years it has taken off, primarily since the World Wide Web has added as an internet service. Internet, also known as network of networks, uses the standard internet protocol. Every computer in internet is identified by a unique IP address. There are companies called internet service providers who provide everyday users with the connectivity they need to get on the internet. A special computer, DNS, domain name server, which we are already discussed in the previous video lecture, is used to give name to the IP address so that user can locate a computer by a name. No one actually owns the internet, so it is an open source. Like the internet is working like this. It connects all the devices such as laptops, PCs, mobiles, cameras and all the devices throughout the world to the internet. Now the evolution of internet. The concept of internet was originated in 1969 and was undergone several technological and infrastructural changes as the origin of internet devised from the concept of Advanced Research Project Agency Network known as ARPANET. ARPANET was developed by United States Department of Defense. Basic purpose of ARPANET was to provide communication among the various bodies of government. Initially, there were only 4 nodes formally called host. In 1972, the ARPANET spread over the globe with 23 nodes located at different countries and thus became known as Internet. By the time, with invention of new technologies such as TCP/IP protocol, DNS, www, browsers, scripting languages, etc., Internet provided a medium to publish and access information over the web. Now the advantage of an internet. Internet covers almost every aspect of life one can think of, like social networking, entertainment, online services, education and technology, and all their related services and their combinations. Now the disadvantage of an internet. There exist many disadvantages such as threat to personal information, cybercrime, virus attacks, spamming. Mm, uh, Now the purpose of internet. The main purpose of internet is to allow the following services: email, file transfer, real-time chat, uh, world wide web, video and audio streaming services, VoIP telephone services. These are the major services which are provided by the internet. Now the intranet. Intranet is a private system that allows virtually all the same services, but only their own authorized employees can access it. The characteristics of an intranet are almost the same as of internet. It uses the TCP/IP protocol to allow internal computers to communicate with one another. The internet runs over a local area network LAN. For large organizations, it may run on a wide area network. Now the advantages of internet are like communication, security, business management, platform independency, cost effective. These are some of the major advantages of an intranet. Now the issues of intranet are management concerns, security concerns and productivity concerns. Now the extranet. Extranet refers to network within an organization using internet to connect to the outsiders in controlled manner. It helps to connect businesses with their customers and suppliers and therefore allows working in a collaborative manner. Like you can see from the diagram, an internet has been used to establish connection between the individual users, and here you can see the extranet, which is outside that of internet boundary, but it enables the outside users to connect to the internet to the different persons. Now the implementation. Extranet is implemented as a virtual private network because it uses internet to connect to corporate organizations, and there is always a threat to information security. So virtual private network offers a secure network in public infrastructure networks. So here you can see from the diagram a virtual private network implementation is there. So virtual private network uses internet protocol security architecture, which is known as IPsec protocol, to provide secure transactions by adding an additional security layer to TCP/IP protocol. Now the advantage of Extranet proves to be successful model for all kinds of businesses, whether small or big. So Extranet provide benefits to the employers, customers, partners, supplier. These are the advantages which are provided by the Extranet to these to the employers, customers, partners, and suppliers. Issues in Extranet. There are certain issues which are in the Extranet. First is hosting, where the Extranet pages will be held, that is, who will host the Extranet pages. In this context, there are two choices: host it on your own server, and the second is host it with an internet service provider in the same way as web pages. But hosting Extranet pages on your own server requires high bandwidth internet connection, which is very costly. As in terms of security, additional firewall security is required if you host Extranet pages on your own server, which result in a complex security mechanism and increased workload. Access issues. Information can be accessed without internet connection. However, information can be accessed in intranet without internet connection. Decreased internet interaction. It decreases the face-to-face interaction in the business, which result in lack of communication among customers, business partners, and suppliers. Now the comparison between internet, intranet, and extranet. In case of internet, worldwide computer-based communication network is established. In case of intranet, internal computer-based communication network is developed. In case of extranet, an extended intranet whereby external personals are also able to connect to an intranet. In case of internet, it uses TCP/IP protocol. Internet uses TCP/IP and also authorized system, and Extranet uses TCP/IP plus authorized system and encryption system also. Internet is an open network. Intranet and Extranet are closed networks. In case of internet, services such as email and web are mostly open to the public. In case of intranet, can be viewed or used by employees or authorized users only. In case of extranet, can be viewed or used by employees or authorized users only, even if they are not connected to the LAN or WAN. In case of internet, worldwide open access is there. In case of intranet, access from only within the company or organization. In case of extranet, worldwide but private access to an intranet. Thank you for watching this video.